Well, I haven't smoked any Speakeasy since it came out in 2017, I believe, and this is the initial run of this tobacco. So it's got 6 years of age on it, over 6 years now. So it's time to try this. Let's see how it has changed. Maybe it'll change my life. It is slightly puffed out. The tin, it's a little puffy. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it'll explode! I don't know. But I guess you guys like these tin opening things, you know. Let's pop the top sort of videos. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't see the appeal. I mean, haven't you opened a tin of tobacco in your life? Come on. But I'll go ahead and do it for entertainment's sake. And if this tin blows up on me, well, I'll blame it on you. So, here we go. I get so nervous. You can probably get yourself hurt. Let's see what has happened here. Gosh, it's hard to do this with one hand and hold the camera with the other. This takes extra skills. I need a tripod. This video's off too. This is a disaster video. Why do you guys watch this crap? Because you're curious about the tobacco. I know. And if you haven't tried Speakeasy, this stuff was pretty good when it was new. And it's a Navy Flake by Cornell Diehl that nobody really talks about. They just kind of released this one. I'm pretty sure it's... Let's see what it says here. Okay. Yeah, as you can see. I hope you can read, because I ain't reading that. Now you know what's in Speakeasy. There you have it. Is this a good video? Is this the kind of content that you guys want to see in the future? Well, here you got it. Wow. You know what? It's not really darkened down. I thought this would be a little more dark. And let's see what it smells like. It smells, actually it smells like fermented kind of fruit. It's got a real sharp smell. And then you can smell what I believe is some dark fire that's in this. I could be wrong. Well, I popped the top. Here's the tobacco. It's the prototypical Cornell and Diehl flake tobacco that basically just falls all apart. That's okay. Makes it easy to load in the pipe. And it dries out nice. That's one thing nice about Cornell and Diehl's tobacco. And folks, when you pop a tin of tobacco, you have to dry it out. You can't just put that in your pipe. You need to dry it out for, I'm guessing by the moisture content that's in this, it's going to have to at least sit for like 2 or 3 hours. You want it on the verge of being slightly crispy. And when you get it to that point, it's gonna treat you a lot better. So, I guess I'm just gonna wait for this smoke. Luckily, I have other things to smoke in the meantime. But I dry things out on this board. Some people dry it out in a bowl. Some people don't dry it out at all. And those people are stupid. Well, it's nice and crispy now. It's about 3 hours later, just in case you care. I'm going to smoke this in this straight billiard meerschaum. Yes, it's a mirror. And yes, I'm going to put the tobacco in it. How exciting is this? Now you guys still like these kind of reviews? You guys like reviews that pop the top, smoking it on first impression, even though I've smoked this blend before, but I'm giving you my take on an aged tobacco, I guess you could say. But really, these kind of reviews are terrible. How can I give you my honest opinion? I'm loading it into this pipe. I'm assuming that it's going to taste good in this pipe, but that might not necessarily be the case, mind you. Perhaps this blend will taste better in this meerschaum that's in this case, or maybe in this meerschaum that's in this case. The blend might taste better in that one, elevating this tobacco to a new height, which would change my opinion of it completely compared to maybe what it will taste like in this pipe. Well, I don't know yet. I haven't lit it up yet, but you catch my drift. How a review on first impressions, in my opinion, just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Tobaccos sometimes grow on you over time. That's why usually in the past I have done reviews when I have smoked through most of the bowls or smoked through most of the tins, so I could give you like an opinion of what my final assessment was at that particular time. But I've learned now that even sometimes those reviews aren't necessarily accurate because you don't actually factor in age with certain tobaccos, which is always kind of interesting. So if you're smoking a fresh Cornell and Diehl blend, which I don't even recommend doing anymore. I mean, I love Cornell and Diehl's tobaccos, but smoking them when they're right out of the factory. And I mean, when they release this stuff, it like literally shows the tin date, usually like 2 weeks before you receive the tobacco or whatever. It's too fresh. It needs minimum 3 years. And it's tough. I know it's tough. That's why you got to build yourself a decent cellar. So you have like a bunch of aged tobaccos to keep yourself busy. And you'll forget about those tobaccos that you ordered. And then 3 years from now, you can test one of them out. 5 years is ideal on their blends. So this speakeasy should be just about right. Have you had enough? I meant this to be like a quick and easy video, and here it's spiraled out of control, and I haven't even started smoking yet. Well, so far so good. This tastes pretty good. You know what this reminds me of? And I may have mentioned it when I reviewed it, but it tastes a lot like Sixpence, but with rum. And this, since a Navy Flake, it has an element of rum, and it really does come out in this blend, more so than it did when it was fresh. The flavors are definitely more melted, or melded, I guess you could say, together. Really nice. Definitely a lot smoother than it was when it was fresh. Because I remember liking this when it was fresh, but I can already tell, just this far into the pipe, this is quite nice. I doubt this tin will be around for very long. So yes, speakeasy, very good aged. Now on the tin it says peak years are 10 to 15 years old. I've got quite a few tins of these, so I'll be revisiting it in the near future, and I'll have a few around to reach that 10 to 15 years, hopefully as well. But I can tell you with just 6 years of age, speakeasy has, it's very good. Highly recommend this one if you're in the Navy Flakes and such, and if you like tobacco with rum in it. So there you have it, folks. A different kind of video, I know. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. But you can comment if you want me to make more videos or if you want me to just go away again.